Greetings from Staten Island. I love New York. And hello to our friends across the way in the Garden State of New Jersey. Let's make our way into Snug Harbor for the Figment Festival. Let's talk about how to get here first. The S40 bus stops right out front. What else is there to do on Staten Island when it's not Figment Festival? It is the Staten Island Mall Carnival. That happens May and June. And we are approaching the Snug Harbor Cultural Center and Botanical Garden. And this is open until 10 p.m. All right, here is an entrance that shows us that this is an old building from 1833, these structures back here. And it makes me think the Botanical Garden has a springtime cherry blossom festival or some great color here, because that is in the window. Now, what is Figment Festival? It's the figment of your imagination, and art will be placed throughout the park. Sometimes costumes are placed throughout the park, and you could see it had already begun. People hung art in trees. There are tents. I've seen puppet shows. I've seen adult performers, I've seen children performers, I've seen roller skaters. I've seen a closeout store dump all of their Halloween decorations as a donation to the festival. And there were a whole bunch of people dressed up like Wonder Woman walking around Governor's Island. But this time we are in the borough of Staten Island. Beautiful transport to get here. I did take the Staten Island Ferry, which is a 30-minute ride. And then it's about 35 minutes from the ferry to walk over. And I did show you the bus because that is one of the ways to get here, especially if you're on Staten Island. Not going to find great parking around here. Now, what have we got here? The Newhouse Center for Contemporary Art at Snug Harbor. So the museums that are here are participating in this event. Again, this is Figment Weekend. You could come to the Snug Harbor when it's not Figment. These buildings will still be here, but the fact that there is art in the park makes it a special day. Now, you're not seeing all of it. This is just a walk-in from the entrance point. Last year I saw over by the water, there is some water here, there were sand displays and people were living inside of a sandstorm, performance art. What have we got here but carrot art? Maybe it's not carrot art, maybe it's Cheetos. It looks like it looks like carrot art to me. Now, you can be an artist here just by showing up as art, human art, or you can actually register to be one of the people who are doing displays. I've seen people make commentary on plastic by bringing lots of plastic and creating sculptures that'll be here just for the day. In the evening, Figment After Dark, I saw a lot of people bringing things that light up. There it is for you culture vultures. It is the official Staten Island Museum, one of the 5 boroughs of NYC. Here is a little slogan for you. That's you, a famous representative of Staten Islanders. And what do they have to say about it? My love for Staten Island grows stronger every year. I know that I could never be contented anywhere else. My home will always be here. Arthur Hollick, Staten Island Museum co-founder, 1879. Now, I have walked through these buildings, and on Figment Day, some musical events take place. It has a real throwback, institutionalized education system of Europe. hospital quarantine type of a vibe. So the fact that they've moved everything out and moved in art is a welcome change. The History Center. Now, if you're over on an island like Governor's Island, which the ferry is also right by the Staten Island Ferry, those buildings, you don't get to go inside all of them. So it's nice to see these spaces open up. Now, this location had a bunch of mannequins inside last year, almost if they created an environment of people out of mannequins that were living in there. That was part of the art for the day. Now, it's looking a little quiet. It's because we don't have bright sunshine today. But what we do have is the botanical garden area of, here it is, Snug Harbor. So if you are a flower or scent enthusiast, this may be a space for you. Now, if you keep walking, there is a bamboo grove. You can really experience some quiet time, some cultural stuff, some dancing, some art. It's really whatever you want. You can find it here. Old spooky buildings. That was the headquarters for a Figment Festival on a previous year. And here it is, the Staten Island Botanical Garden. Flowers are blooming. All right, that's a quick glimpse of arriving here at the Snug Harbor Cultural Center and Botanical Garden on Figment Festival weekend. I'm going to peruse the park and see what other figments of my imagination can explore. Till next time, from Staten Island, keep exploring.